Aha! God damn it. I think I've got like a 20-second stream on my other channel by accident. There was no way I was getting it right the first time. No way. All right. Now, is Twitch working properly? Okay. Let's see how that goes. Is Twitch still connected to my chat? Daggerheart is killing. Okay, that posted. Good, good. Okay. Ludwig did a stream recently of having 0 people in stream, where he created a brand new channel and then went live with it. And he's used to having thousands of people watching. I'm used to having just like 6 people in my chat. I've been very lucky with YouTube recently, having like tens, almost 100 people recently. So making this second channel and then having no one in chat. I've got someone in chat now though. Thank you, Jay. How's it going? It is a lot. It's crazy. Just having like 2 people in chat is like game changing. Having 0 in chat is absolutely soul crushing. Just because I don't know what to do or say. How are you, Jay? Welcome to my little experiment here of separating church and state, separating Daggerheart and D&D. Great, ran a dope session for session 0 for Colossus of Drylands last night. Oh my god, Colossus looks so much fun to play and run, but it's kind of scary to me. It's a little bit scary. It feels like there's a lot to that campaign frame. But I reckon you're gonna run a hell of a game. I've got my game tonight. I just went with the Witherwild, the scared man's campaign frame who just wants as close to vanilla fantasy as you can find. Well, that's kind of what we're going to be doing today. I need to plan out my session, which shouldn't be too hard to do. You're a heavy combat DM in D&D, so I'm excited to try the Colossus fights. Dude, the Colossus fights, like when you're actually fighting a Colossus, looks insanely cool. So were mistakes made or not? Well, Michi, I've made my second channel, D&D only. I'm now streaming on there, and I have one viewer. Last time I went live, I had 77. So you could argue, but give it time. Give it time. It's kind of it's pretty much a brand new channel that no one knows about. So we'll see if more people get in. Like decides I only want to stream on this second YouTube channel now. Twitch is going to stay the same for anyone who's on Twitch. Just saw my video about making another channel. Wishing for you to find success with it. Thank you, Heavy. Yeah, we'll see. It's going to be interesting to see what views are like on both. But I definitely found that, I mean, YouTube was telling me, and I was ignoring it. Whenever I posted a video about Daggerheart, it would start off with a really low click-through rate. And then after a day, it would literally have a warning saying, people who have subscribed to your channel are watching this less. So it's being pushed less. And I'm like, yeah, people who subscribe to me are into D&D, that's why. But the comments and like the community that I was building from the Daggerheart content were like well above and beyond anything I had experienced from making D&D content. So I'm like, people want it's the bonus reaction. I'm like, people want Daggerheart content. They're just not seeing it on my channel because the algorithm is like very confused. So today I would also like to brainstorm some names for my second channel, my Daggerheart channel. May very well become my first channel. But we'll see. I'm thinking like, is Bonus Heart like way too cheesy? Should I name it something that's got nothing to do with the game system? Because bonus reaction is a bit of a mouthful, you know? Tunok, sorry to hear about the first channel getting divided. Been loving your Daggerheart content so far. Yeah, it's part of the course. Like, it happens. The D&D community in general is divided anyway, so I'm used to the division, but it definitely didn't make sense to have both content on both channels. So the Daggerheart community was nicer. I think it's more the fact that the Daggerheart community is smaller. So when you have a smaller community, you just have less assholes. I like Dagger to the Heart. Something with Domain. Oh, Domain's pretty good, actually. Sorry, I dropped my pen. Actually, what about Bonus Domain? Bonus roll with fear? Mouthful. Reaction bot is freaking cool. But I like Bonus Domain. I'm gonna write these down on a post-it note. We're gonna get our favorites, and then we're gonna vote at the end of the stream, and then whatever wins the vote is the new channel name. Bonus Domain. Isn't vault a term used? Yeah, you can like put cards in your vault. The bonus vault. Dagger reaction or bonus heart? What's up, Silence? How's it going? Welcome in. If it's mainly Daggerheart content and they use like fear tokens and hope tokens, right? You could do something like inspiration tokens. Yeah. Yeah, roll with hope. This guy's lame though. I don't know. It's gotta feel like, I know you guys know me as Phil. A lot of you will call me Phil, but if I'm ever in a situation where people don't know that, I want them to be able to call me by my name. And like, bonus action was always that. It's like, hey, you bonus action. It's like, I know it's bonus reaction. It's still, hey, you bonus reaction. Yeah, I am. That's me. Are you bonus roll with fear? Like, doesn't quite have the same ring to it. It's like when you name a dog, you know, you gotta think about shouting it across the park, because Shadow might seem like a really cool dog name, but really you want something that ends with like a Y, like Shadowy or Billy. Duality dude. I do like the duality idea, but once again, it's a mouthful. If I could get something that's just one syllable, is that possible? I don't think so, right? Do I think this channel is going to be focused entirely on Daggerheart or other non-D&D systems too? Could be useful when thinking of names. That's true, Jay. That's true. This channel is going to be primarily Daggerheart in the same way that the other channel is going to be primarily D&D. But I think you'll find on my D&D channel, looking back, I did a plethora of other systems too. So I think it's going to be a mix. And I don't know how I'm going to divide that between the two channels, but it's going to be primarily Daggerheart, and the other one's going to be primarily D&D. So I need to come up with something that just makes it stand out from the other one, I guess. And like, do we like bonus? Like, honestly, the original bonus action name was just born out of like, no, I couldn't see anyone else with it, and it rolled off the tongue well. But I'm not like sold on bonus action at this point or bonus reaction. Like, it could be a brand new thing. Is reaction roll already taken? That's a good question. I'm going to put reaction roll on here because I do like that. But I bet you it's taken. I like the channel name for Most Critical's D&D group, which is Skill Check. That's always Skill Check was good. I like bonus action was very similar to that. And I'm like, what is that in Daggerheart? I think I've got to crack out the rule book and have a look through for terms that are cool. Yeah, I'll get you a Word doc. Names. So far we have bonus domain and reaction roll. That's the vibe I'm going for, I guess. If that makes sense. Bones action? No. The Bones Man? Bonus sphere is a bit too, like, you know, roguish for me. Yeah, dagger reaction, bonus heart, duality reaction, duality dude, philosophy. Is reaction roll already taken? We'll double check that. Roll for damage. Hey, just caught your Daggerheart is killing my channel video. Immediately popped into your live stream. What's up, double crit fail? Welcome in. Yeah, people coming over from that video, please subscribe to this channel. It will help a lot. And in fact, I can get that up now. Because I would love to monetize this bad boy. What am I allowed to show you in here? I guess I'm allowed to show you absolutely anything in these stats because I'm not even monetized yet. Oh, huge leap. Huge leap. This is today. I've had this channel for a while. I didn't know what to do with it. I've phoned up stuff on here for a while. I had like I've had it for over a year. 1st of August. No. This is just the last month. So I started posting more to it 8th of August. It jumped up to 850. And then today it's jumped up. We're at 905. So nice work, guys. Yeah, if we can get to this to 1,000, I think I'll be officially monetized. So that would be sweet. Fear reaction, I'm brainstorming here. Yeah, there's no wrong answers. If you say something stupid and I say that's stupid, I want you to know it comes from a good place, and I want the stupid ones. I want the stupid ones. Dagger action ain't got that stupid. Um, I'm trying to scan my brain for Daggerheart mechanical terms. Bonus domain sounds epic. So bonus domain is kind of winning. Action damage. There does not have to be a tie-in. It just has to feel like me. Dagger Dude. Duality Dungeons. What about Daggers and Dragons? Dungeons and Hearts. Now, that would be if I combine the two channels, right? Something fame-related would be cool, Jay. Yeah. What about, yeah, frame is good. Something frame. Like, you have campaign frame. No, that's good. Dagger Fart. Dude, I'm surprised no one's called me Boner Rectum yet since I've become bonus reaction. Don't call me Boner Rectum. but Dagger Fart, I really thought, I thought Boner Action would be one for sure. What's up, Rubis? Shard of Heart. Shart of Fart. Dude, this is great. Thank you for subscribing. All right, well, I do actually want to show you guys something as well, which I, for one, I'm super excited about, and you guys might not be that bothered. Oops, that's not it. So, to this day, we've had to live in a world where, actually, let me just change the music. I have 3 playlists, right? I've got a stream hype playlist, which is when I want to hype things up, which is stuff like this music. Let me know if you can hear the music, by the way, if it's too loud, if I'm too loud. Then I've got stream tense, which is when I want to like make things a bit more tense, but it's kind of just got some bops in it that are like, that's like battle and epic music. And then I've got stream neutral, which is kind of more in the middle of everything. But yeah, this is the hype one. Hope and Fear. Bro, Hope and Fear is pretty decent as is. But once again, it's a bit too, I don't want to sound like an emo band from the early 2000s, you know? But yeah, normally on Twitch, Dungeons and Dragons has been the only real place to go for TTRPG stuff. They have had another channel, which is a TTRPG role-playing games channel, which hasn't done much. And today I found out that there is an official Daggerheart one. Right? That's huge. Like, Twitch are listening, Twitch have looked at this and they've seen, oh, Critical Role want Daggerheart and they're huge. We gotta create the Daggerheart channel. And the best thing about this, for me, is that I'm number 1, baby. Also, I checked out his Buddha earlier, and he's great. He's great. He's like a talking bag. He was really, really nice. So right now, this Daggerheart channel on Twitch is a vibe. You got 2 great streamers on here, and yeah, 10 viewers. I'm absolutely destroying it on here. I've never been number 1 in the category before. Don't tell me there's only 2 people. Don't give me that. The point is, I'm number 1. I've made it. That's impressive. I should zoom this camera in a bit. I zoomed in too much, didn't I? I zoomed in too much. Hold on. I zoomed in way too much. How's that? Directors? You're the directors, by the way. Tell me how it looks. Tell me how the lighting is. All right, let me catch up on these channel name things. Ziggy, your Puncture Daggerheart book has been ordered, so just wait. So this is already great as well, because the amount of, by this time, if I was on my main channel talking about Daggerheart, I would have had people coming in being like, it's a pity it's not a fun game. And there's like 16 people in here who are just like, well, we're having fun. So this could be one of the best ideas I've ever had, separating church and state, separating Daggerheart and D&D. Domain GM? Daggerstar is like fun. I also have to tell people my channel name who don't have a clue what TTRPGs are sometimes. And I want it to sound cool to them. You know? You know? And there's the other side of this where the channel name doesn't really matter. There are some channel names out there that make no sense and the people are incredibly popular. What's up, ChatGPT? Oh. Check it out, guys. 931. We could hit 1,000 in this stream. That would be crazy. Look at this bump. Look at this bump. The only other time I've seen a bump like this is on the 8th of August when I posted a video that said huge Critical Role announcement. And that was the day when they announced that they were playing D&D, I think. I posted the video or something like that. I can't remember what that was, but it was something like that. Impeccable headroom. Look, I'm a one-man band. What do you want from me? I'm sound, I'm camera, I'm lights, I'm action, I'm bonus reaction. Daggerheart Let's sounds like Daggerheartless. That's pretty good, Summer. Okay, Summer, you're thinking outside the box, and I like that a lot. It's not going to the names yet. You've got to do, you guys got to do better. But I like that a lot. Daggerheart Let's. What are some of the bigger names in the games? Like, in the TTRPG space, it's like D&D Shorts, Pointy Hat, Ginny D, right? What do they have in common? It's all kind of like very short little snippets of a boom, boom, boom. Pointy Hat, Ginny D, D&D Shorts. Well, that's different, but reaction roll. Bonus dope main. If I can get down to 3 syllables, I'll be very happy. Just call it bonus action, the Daggerheart campaign. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I've got to change my settings on my hearing aid. I got to change it. I have it so that when I get messages or notifications, it comes through, and normally it's great. Normally it's like, you got an email from blah, blah, blah. And then sometimes it says, you got a message from your mobile phone provider that says, here are some great deals. iPhone 16, 128 GB on TradeUp. You can, and I'm like, shut up. I don't need to hear the whole thing. Summarize it for me. Maybe keep in mind that you'd want something system agnostic. Yeah. There's a world, a very realistic world, where I call myself something like nothing to do with TTRPGs in general. And I just call it Phil Ant. Oh my god, what? Thank you for the raid, TKK Liar. How's it going, man? Phil Ant is a mix of my first name and my middle name. So something like that. XP to level 3. XP to level 3 is a crazy amount of syllables, but it rolls off the tongue. So it can be more syllables if it rhymes, I think. School of Daggers. I like another roll. Hearts of the Dagger bonus action. No, you guys are like into the Fast and the Furious movies. We need to get out of those. 2 dagger, 2 heart. We don't want that. Bonus action, like an anime name. Like, I created a second channel and here it is. That's not actually a bad name. 1,000 is the start of monetization. 952? What? If I get watch time. But I think this stream will net me a nice amount of watch time. And then if I make one video on here about Daggerheart, hopefully it's going to be pretty good. Bona Rectum would be a different way to introduce new people into the hobby of a kind of different roleplay. I just don't want to like accidentally get people who are excited about one thing, like bonus and rectums, clicking on my stream and being disappointed because it's about rolling dice, you know? Here to support the Daggerheart channel otherwise. Thank you, Pilote. Filler content, ChatGPT. Well, of course, someone called ChatGPT is going to make good names. Filler content. I'm going to note that down as a inspiration. Because it's once again lacking the very few syllables. When I think of like streamers who are doing very well right now, you have like, obviously they've been doing very well for a long time. But Ludwig, okay? Another guy's called Squeaks. Another guy's called Stans. If I can get a 1-syllable name, do you know how good that would be? If they just called me Rolls, or what about Dice Boy? No, now I'm losing it. Now I'm going the way of the bad. Terrible. 961, thank you guys for subscribing. Huge. Also, Wacky, Angelfish, thank you for the follow on Twitch. We are absolutely destroying the Daggerheart channel right now. It's the biggest Daggerheart channel on Twitch. Which the numbers don't mean anything. The point is, I'm the biggest. I'm the biggest. Chat's decided we're going with another roll, Phil. No, we're not. What about? I mean, Phil roll. Phil roll was always. I do like that. I do like Phil roll. For anyone who doesn't know, like a Phil roll is in like is like a gaming term where you choose a character to kind of fit their. I'm sure it's in different things. I'm sure it's in sports as well and stuff. But like, if your team is missing a healer, for example, I'm sure it's in TTRPGs. I've never heard it specifically used in TTRPGs, but it can definitely be a fill roll is like we need a magic user, or we need a tank. So, fill roll is solid. I actually kind of like it because then people will be like, "Oh, it's fill roll from YouTube." Look, guys, I got recognized once, and it did go to my head. So. Critical Fill is good, but it's like so close to so many different channels out there. Benja Bonus Hope. Philly Roly. Roly Philly. What about Philadelphia Sandwich? Philly Steak Sandwich. Crit Phil. Forge. Forge? That's kind of low-key cool, about Forge. Geordie LaForge. A Forge rolled Rolls Royce. A Philly roll is my favorite type of sushi. Fantasy Phil. You better be spelling fantasy with a PH if we're going down that route, chat. Phil counter. Fill her up. Fill my Kraken. Dice Sandwich. That's Dice Scream Sandwich is already a huge like shorts creator. Damn. What about infant with a PH? That's kind of weird. Don't infantilize me. Dagger Smart. Okay, Dr. Stab, that's low-key cool. But once again, I don't like explaining to someone my name. Like, oh, what's your channel name? I'll follow you. And I'm like, it's Dagger Smart. And they're like, what? Why? And then I'm like, because I mostly cover this game called Daggerheart, and I don't want to get into that. Like, Phil Roll is pretty sweet. Philisty, Philanthropist, Philistine. I've heard them all, lads. I've heard them all. Fill your sheet. Fill your character sheet. Fill your sheet. Something maybe is there. Thank you for the follow, Shamankmo. Fantasy roll. Stress Phil. Rolling with Phil. Games with Phil Forge. Okay. Filled in. I think we might be concentrating too much on the Phil thing now. I think we've gone too far the other way. Fill your sheet is cool. Fun with Phil. Look, occasionally I may just want to stream playing a video game. You guys might not watch, but I've been talking with some of the lads, some of the other D&D creators out there, many of which you will know, and finding out who are gamers, like video gamers. And I found out some interesting things. People who I thought would definitely play video games don't really play video games. And people who I thought definitely wouldn't play video games are like gamers. It really threw me, made me reassess my biases. I want to get a bunch of D&D tubers to play video games with me. Now, some of those video games will make sense. They'll be like Baldur's Gate 3. And other video games might just be like we play Peak, you know? And if I am playing a video game that's got nothing to do with TTRPGs, I want the name to make sense there too. Philville, I'm telling you. Do you guys like Philville? Like, out of this list, am I being weird liking Philville so much? And is it actually better just to be like Philville? Is that cool? If my online name is spelled with an F. Peak is so peak. Benja, I want to play Peak. I want to play more Peak. I want to play it with D&D tubers on stream. I think it'd be hilarious. Fun to see reacts. Mark Hope, Phil of Opportunity, Phil's Table. Okay. Autofill. Autofill's pretty fun. Like that. But I think I prefer Phil roll rather than autofill. I think these are still the three that I'm playing with. I'm sure you guys can throw something else at me. I'm sure of it, but no, it's 970 what? 981. Everyone coming over from the video, I just want to thank you so much. I was like very unsure if this was going to be a good idea. I thought I'd be streaming to one person. But already, like, there's no arguments in chat. I've had arguments in my chat before because I've been talking about Daggerheart and D&D people are coming in. This is a good idea, I think. I think this is a good idea. I think this separation is smart. Because I still want to make D&D content. I still want to make the old content. And I still want to make this content. So, perfect world. There's an autofill gaming channel with like 50k subs. Does 50k subs seem like a lot to you guys? Because I've been warped by being a creator. And 50k subs to me now is kind of like, if someone told me they had 50k subs, I'd be impressed. But there are people walking around with tens of millions of subs. I'd need to know if it was like a shorts channel or a long form channel. Critter Phil is pretty sweet. Critter Phil is pretty good. I was against it initially because there's so many critical stuff out there, but Critter Phil is pretty good. Michi, very nice. Hope Phil also. Hope Phil. Anything full replaced with Phil. Phil, my new lost to Grimsby Town the other day as a former Manc. Thoughts? It's a long name, man. It's long, but I guess. No thoughts. No thoughts. I don't even know where Grimsby Town is on the map. I don't follow football. I don't follow football. I apologize. But if you ask for an official, I'd be like, well, man, you have got to do better. The Riddick Vipe, hello, how's it going? Maximize felt hope and fear with a PH. The PH pun, like if I did hope with fear, it it just looks weird, and I think it makes people think for too long to figure that out. They look at that and they're like, what? I've lost them already by that time. I've lost them already. But I like the idea. 50k is a lot to me. 50k subs is a lot. 50k isn't a lot, but in the RPG community is big. Fate, stay, night. Fate, stay, but night spelt like Fate Night. Nah. No. There's no wrong guesses, guys. Oh, should we keep this up for the past by 1,000? I think so. Like, holy crap! I don't have anything to. I don't have any confetti or anything. Do I want to tie my other channel like a shared brand, or are you building them as separate? I just don't think it matters too much. I guess look. I can always change the names again. I've kind of gone on a insane thing the past couple of weeks. I don't even think I can change this name, by the way, for like 1 or 2 weeks because I've already changed it. It used to be bonus reaction. Then I changed my main channel to bonus reaction, so this became bonus reaction. I think I have to wait till I can change it again. But if this finds success and in the future, I think naming them both something similar is smart. We can do that. I don't think we need to worry about that now. Right now, I just want a good initial first name. Phil Fames, Ribbit Reacts, Framework Phil. What about Framework with a PH? I would like to thank everyone for getting me to 1,000 subscribers and potentially monetized depending on the watch hours by the end of this stream. But you guys have absolutely nailed it. And thank you. This is huge. I've been playing the stream hype this whole time, but this would have been a good time to play like the very important people music or something. I'd like to thank everyone. I kind of hoped we could do this. I didn't think we would. So thank you all. Bonus Born is pretty freaking cool, actually. Bonus Born is pretty cool. Bonus Born is cool to me, but I need to get out of my 14-year-old young self's head when thinking of like a gamer name. And that would be a great gamer name. Bonus Born. I don't know if it's a good adult channel name, Phil, you can answer. Do you want a reference for a mechanic of the game, like your other channel, or do you want something unique and catchy? Both, Evelyn. Both would be nice. I think bonus action is both unique and catchy, and a mechanic from the game. Am I gonna link them? Yeah, I will, Silence. I don't put a lot of stock in that though. I don't think a lot of people are like. I think YouTube is just so good at like getting content out to the people who want it that I don't think it matters too much. Hilarious is pretty fun. Hilarious is very fun, but it puts a lot of pressure on me. You know, I don't want that pressure because I don't think I am hilarious. Sometimes I'm hilarious, but I don't think I'm hilarious all the time, and I don't want to give people the wrong impression. Hello, just joined. Good idea to make a second channel. I'm still trying to come up with the best way to pitch Daggerheart to my TTRPG pals. Are you GMing, Goliath? Oh, I heard bonus. Okay, that might get subscribers. You know, bonus D12. Proficiency fill. Oh, and everyone who subscribes, select all. Yeah, that would be great, guys. If you could, what do they say? Ring the bell. Whatever, click the bell button, whatever it is. Do that. Felicia. Critical role is like, I don't want to get sued. So it's the flat out of the movies. Phil's dodecadomain. The dodecadomain. I want to play, I'll probably GM at least to start. Yeah. I've never played Daggerheart as a player. I've only GM'd it. I feel like I might go a long while before I ever actually play the game. Bonus downtime. What about armor slot? No. Armor slot? Who said that? No. Wolf and Lunacy, thank you for the follow. Yeah, if you guys are over there as well, if you're on YouTube and you want to really blow the system, head to Twitch. Let's see how many viewers we can. Oh, we're the only people streaming in the Daggerheart one anyway, so we're definitely number one. But glad to see the announcement campaign 4 isn't Daggerheart isn't turning the fans of the system running a campaign now. Yeah. Yeah, and that's one thing I had. I had people commenting about Daggerheart just being like, of course they're doing you know, Critical Role aren't even playing their own system, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, wow, people really like one system or the other. It really is a fanboy. It really is like Manchester United versus Grimsby Town. Like, people are going to choose one or they're going to choose the other. And it just absolutely makes sense to have two separate channels. Wolf and Luna CY, Sai, thank you for the subscription over on Twitch with Prime. Yes, if you guys have Amazon Prime, you can give me free money that doesn't cost you a penny. But you don't have to. But it's there. But yes, thank you, Wolfen, for the Prime sub. So the next thing, bonus threshold's pretty sweet actually. Bonus threshold's pretty good. Bonus action and bonus threshold. I'm gonna put that in there. It's long though. It once again is long. I think all of these are at least 3 syllables except fill roll. And because of that, fill roll is kind of winning for me. Siggy gonna run Daggerheart for kids. That's awesome. Jaybird things, did I say? Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. 2 Phil, 2 Hilarious. In the Too Fast, Too Furious title, there's not a comma, right? That's probably not there. But I know other YouTubers, isn't that like the Dan to whatever? Like other YouTubers have used that system, but I do like it. But I don't want it to seem like the Daggerheart is the second channel. You know, I that's the thing. I don't want it to seem like, oh, I've got my main channel, which is D&D, and my Daggerheart, which is second. I want them to both be equal in my eyes. I want to love both these kids equally. You know, rate someone in the D&D category when you finish. If I have more than, if I can get my viewers up to 15, it's 11 now. If I can get 15 viewers on Twitch, we'll raid someone. Probably in the TTRPG category. You know, send a message. Has Phil fame? It has, yeah. Full fame is pretty good. Hold on. Maurice says, I do have a question. You can just ask questions, Maurice. Why 3 rings? I don't get it. Throwing my free coin for the help. Thank you very much. Fill at hope. Fill with hope. Bonus fied. Bonus armor slot. Canada cycle. Thank you for the follow. That is a cool name too. Bonus spotlight. Something to do with spotlight's pretty sweet. Something to do with spotlight's pretty cool. Bones in action. Threshold reaction. Filigree. No initiative. Fill. Too long, guys. We're thinking too many syllables. There's too many syllables. Crit happens. You second bonus born? It just bonus born just sounds like I'm I don't know. It doesn't fit with me, I don't think. There's got to be like a light-hearted part to it. Moved over to the raid. I appreciate that, Silence. Dagger reaction. Fill and fail. There's definitely a critical fail out there, right? There's definitely people who have critical fail as their name. You have the spotlight. Too many syllables, lads. Duality fill. Philality. Oh, and one of my videos was wearing 3 rings, and for all I know, you are married once. I am married once. I don't know. I've got 2 cool rings that I like to wear. I think I don't know. I like them. I don't wear them often. I'm not wearing them now. It's just kind of like sometimes I'm in a mood for an extra ring or 2. Session Hero. Session Hero is fun. Fill more. Dual reaction. There's no critical failure in Daggerheart. That's true. That is true. That's fair. That's fair. Fill her up. No polygamy. No. Spotlight action. Reaction is totally fine in my... You know what? There is... Hey. There is the option to stay. There is the option to stay. Bonus reaction. In there as well. There's... Yeah. Crit fill. Bonus fill. Yeah. Alright, you know what? What am I on? What am I on? 1,044! Guys, thank you! I wonder if these are people even in the stream. Probably not. These are just people hopping over from the video. Which I have no idea how well that's doing on my main channel. But hopefully the comments are nice on there about it. In fact, let me have a look at some of the comments. You know what? I'm going to look them up on my phone because I have to log out of this and log back in. Spell reaction like Rhiannon. You're in a stream and it hopped over from the video. Yeah, I presume most people did because I didn't have a following on this channel. Wow. It's a 2 out of 10, guys, which means that out of the 10 videos I've released in there over the past like couple of weeks, this is number 2, like second most watched. What's number 1? Oh, it's the news cycle about Critical Role stuff. Man, new stuff does so much better. 31 comments. This is on my video saying that I'm going to start a second channel. Some of the comments on here are, I'm ready to subscribe to your new Daggerheart channel. I thank you so much for this. So that's a positive thing. Someone said, I haven't been hating, but I've not watched much on the Daggerheart stuff. Glad to see the change. I subbed there too. Okay. Well, this guy, don't sub here if you're not going to watch any Daggerheart stuff. It's going to use the system more, but I appreciate it. I do appreciate that. I play both, so I'll follow both your channels. Thank you. Thank you for all Daggerheart content. I love your Daggerheart videos. I'm here for Daggerheart content. Wow. Okay. I think this is a smart move. This is getting positive replies. You needed to bend the knee to the algorithm and go with the clickbait titles, like things D&D can learn from Daggerheart or how to fix the initiative. Things D&D can learn from Daggerheart and how to fix initiative in D&D is not clickbaity titles. Those are just titles. Anyway. You only started watching me because of Daggerheart. I'm glad the announcement was for a second channel and not just a return. Yeah, what did you guys think when you saw the title? Did you think I was just gonna like give up on Daggerheart completely? I am enjoying that drink. What's going on, Cat the Mouse? Cat the Mouse is my wife, by the way. Cat the Mouse, have you subscribed to this channel? Have you seen how well it's doing? This was at 800 like 30 minutes ago, and it's climbing. Beast Feast is fun, ChatGPT. Beast Feast is fun. All right. The Barbercat, thank you for the subscription on Twitch with Prime. Thank you. If I keep getting subscriptions like this, I'm gonna be ordering in food tonight for my game. Bonus super fun time on my other channel for Daggerheart. Yeah, Canada. I think that's pretty solid. I think you understood the assignment of having a short, snappy title with very few syllables and it not pointing out that it's a second channel. I think, yeah, when it goes on 2 lines, that's definitely a good name for a channel. Nice one. Bonus die. The bonus die is fun, Tavon. I don't trust the YouTube algorithm and system not to somehow, what do they say? Unalive. Bonus unalive. Because I think having die in the title is, I can't spell for toffee. Yes, please. I've been craving a burger. No, cut them out. I'm going to order food in for me. No, of course I would order food in for you, cut them out. Of course I would. You come first. EV on, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. DDD Duality Dice Chronicles. DDD Duality Dice. DDC, do you mean? The DDC sounds like some kind of like government agency from a superhero movie. Thank you for the follow, champs of the table. Maurice, thank you for the gifted subscription to Bellyfuzz118. Bellyfuzz is a good name. 118 belly fuzzes out there, but thank you for that gifted sub, Huge. You would really like to see a live play from me. I'm getting closer and closer to doing it every single day. I'm getting closer and closer to doing it. The main thing that's holding me back is that I don't want to just do it. I want it to be good. I want it to be up there with like very good actual players. That's one. Meaning I want it to be in person. That's the other thing. It has to be in person. It has to be good quality, or what I consider good quality. Meaning I need to buy more of microphones. Need to get like 2 more good cameras, which isn't hard. Like I could use a phone. You guys wouldn't know, like I could use phone cameras maybe. And I would like good lighting for our game room as well. Which is just a money thing, so I'm kind of saving up to get that stuff. Once I have that stuff, then I'll have no excuse. Then it's just finding like the right cast. Because I'd want people who are very comfortable on camera, and B, I don't know, down to clown. But I've heard the reason why I'm getting closer is because I was watching an interview with the Dungeon Dudes, and Todd Kenreck, and they were talking about how Legends of Adventurous started their live stream because the GM wanted people to play every single week. And that was the way to do that. It was like, we're doing a live stream, you have to come. So it's just to get like a game going weekly. That's what they had to do. And then Dungeon Dudes were saying how when they started playing it as a live stream, the game got more fun for them because everybody really started getting into it more. Because the idea that you kind of do have to perform, like the issue that people have with live plays sometimes, it feels like a performance. But when you do a live stream and people are being watched and they're like, I have to be a little bit more entertaining, I have to be funny, I have to bring my A game, it obviously just makes the game more fun for everyone. Because there's no reason to do that in a normal home game. You have some people who do that, some people like really try, but other people are more likely to pull out their phone occasionally, or to not pay attention, or to, just like, I don't know, it just, when you're live streaming, people lock in, and I think it just makes for a better game. So that's kind of why I want to live stream, to just experience that. We also have like 2 more DSLR floating around. Do we? We have 1 more DSLR camera, I think. But yeah, we'd have to set it up. It's not an easy thing, the way I want to do it anyway. Bonus with hope, bonus hope. Would it be tough to get local players? Well, I'm in Toronto, so I don't think so. It wouldn't be tough to get local players. I know there's even like quite like an actual play following here, because you have the Dungeon Dudes who live in Toronto, and you have Nerdy Nightly, and they run actual plays as well, and those guys have actual played for Darrington Press. So I think there's like a community. I've just not really like interacted too much with it. But like maybe I could put some feelers out for that. And you need that under eye concealer. Me personally, or if I was live streaming? I'm just aging, Maurice. No need to call it out. Get the clip-on Rode mics. They are cheaper and work great. Yeah, I'll probably do that. But they're still hundreds of dollars. But I have 3 of them already, so depends how big I want the table to be as well. There's a lot of stuff here. I normally like playing with a bigger table, but maybe for an actual play, just having like 3 or 4 people would be better. Hey, just got here from D&D channel. What's the name of the Twitch channel to support even there? Is it in the description of the YouTube? It's not, is it? It's not in the description. The name of the Twitch channel is Bonus Reaction. It's this one here. As you can see, we are dominating the Daggerheart page. But yeah, bonus reaction here. I appreciate it. But we need to find people who are good at performing too. Yeah, I'd want to find. I mean, it's other. I think other streamers, other people with YouTube channels are the place to be, because then they actually get something out of it as well, where they can kind of, you know. I don't know why I want to say spread their seed around, but they can like promote their stuff through there as well, and their performance as well. They have channels. They make stuff. They're creative. All stress from Phil. I mean, it's a mechanic. What about some of the moves? What about some of the Daggerheart card like abilities? Because they have cool names like Whirlwind. You know, who knows seed spreading? Yeah, I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that. What is the line from Superman? I want to find people who are also of the cloth. Anyway, summer might have been a thing, but YouTube algorithm is famous for not being friendly with branches out, be it for tarps or video game Yeah. Yeah, the algorithm is fickle. The audience, they like what they like. So do I know Black Magic Craft? He's from Winnipeg, but he's Canadian. I do not. I don't know that. Bonus domain. Yeah, we've got bonus domain in there as #1 right now. Varians, thank you for the follow. Thunder Mohel Kite, thank you for the follow as well. Oh, did I miss that? Stonebridge, did you subscribe to the channel? Thank you, Stonebridge, if I missed that. Bad streamer, eh? What a terrible streamer. Shadow Phil. It's two 14-year-old gamer tag. I need 36-year-old gamer tag, you know? Bare bones, bare bonus. I love how you guys bounce off each other. It's great. Phil Wind. I'd avoid words like hope, stress, and fear. Sounds like self-help channel. Mac, that is very true. That is very, very true. Yeah. Bonus heart rate. Seraphil. Daggered heart. Okay, another one. Old grumpy Phil. Like young but not too young Phil. You know? Slightly older but still in their prime Phil. Inside baseball question. Do you do better with views on YouTube or Twitch? Oh, YouTube, hands down. YouTube, hands down. But the real question is, what do I do better with money-wise, YouTube or Twitch? Like, what makes me more money monthly? And it's Twitch. Also, 20 viewers on Twitch right now is fantastic. I really thank you. Normally, if I do just a standard stream on my other bonus reaction channel where I'm just talking about D&D or whatever, I might get 20 viewers. And normally, when I just stream on Twitch, this is crazy. Normally, if I just stream on Twitch, I'll get like 6 or 7 viewers. And it's usually people in both chats, right? And I'm sure this is people in both chats as well again. But Twitch makes me maybe double the amount of money YouTube does. Because of the free Prime subs, I think. But yeah. Guys, 1,112 is wild. Thank you so much. We've jumped up like 400 subscribers in this stream alone. This is going way better than I ever thought it would. So excuse my excitement that I can't hide. Damn Scout, do I have a streaming schedule? I want one. I've found streaming to be so inconsistent in the past. And I inevitably stream, and then I run into a place where I have 0 viewers for a stream, and it scares me, and I stop streaming for a while. Or I think it's negatively affecting my long form video views, and I need to like work on videos to make money to live. So I stopped streaming for a while. So in theory, I would love to stream twice a week. And I usually stream at the same time. It's usually in the afternoon. It's usually like 2 or 3 o'clock. Today was a little bit earlier because it was like a special one. Anchor One, thank you for the subscription on Twitch. Hold on. And new goal. Wait, this one give me bits. I'm confused now. Dagger Daddy is not the name we want. Thoughts from Bards? Nah. But yeah, Damn Scout, sorry. No schedule, but I would like to develop one. I just like have to sort my own life out and make sure I'm there all the time. I think twice a week's good, usually around 2 o'clock. And I like doing Fridays because this is the day that I play TTRPGs. I've got a Daggerheart game tonight, so it's fun to talk to you guys before that. It kind of hypes me up and we can talk about it and what's going on with it. Tonight we have a new player. We've been playing for a couple of weeks now, maybe like 5 sessions of this one. But one of the players we have is leaving the game and another one's coming in. So today we are bringing in the new player to create the characters and do that. And it really is a testament to Daggerheart of how fast you can make a character. Like there at the table. Just how quickly you can make a character get into a game. So it should be fun. It's going to be an easy one. It's going to be teaching him the kind of game rules. We'll make a character together. I'll get him into the game. We'll have some role play. We'll figure it all out. Then I'll probably do like one big social encounter, have them travel a bit, and then a combat. I'm going to keep it really simple, just for them to get used to everything. Bard Hearts. I like that, champs. I don't think it's me, but I like that. So I don't know why I like that, though. I think it's... Maybe it's just because it's short and snappy, but it's also cool. How watching it go live is really feeding the thrill. Yeah. It's not bad. This is not bad at all. I'm very happy with that, so thank you, guys. Cat, make sure Phil orders in for you. I'll order in for you. Wishing big things for the new channel. Pete on Retreat is a great name. Okay. I do like the rhyming names. XP to level 3, Pete on Retreat. Daggerheart Mart. There's no bad idea. There's no bad ideas. I'm throwing stuff out, okay? Dagger touched. Also, chips tonight need to be vegan. Okay, yes. I need to, after this stream, I'm going to go to the shop and buy some snacks. So, I'm going to figure out what the best Daggerheart snacks are. But vegan chips, got it. Remind me when I leave. New player is not a bad name for a system agnostic channel. That is true. Or like any gaming channel. Secret reaction? Secretion? No, it sounds like I'm secreting things. Bonus age of Daggerheart. Someone mentioned Black Magic Craft. He's been experimenting this week or so with short daily videos. How's that going for them? Okay. I'm gonna put Dagger Daddy on here. Not because I think it's good. Because I think it's very good. I don't think we should go with it. I think it's weird. But it's on here because I hope it inspires like a name like that is less not safe for work. There's already the Dungeons and Daddies. That's true as well. Dagger Unk. No, Dagger Daddy's cool. Dagger Boy, Dagger Daddy. It's hard. It's hard. Isn't Dagger Daddy taken? Yeah, probably. Well, the fun thing about YouTube, as I found out with bonus action, is that anyone can just use the same name as you, and then someone eventually has to change. Danger Dagger. Danger Daddy. Dagger Swagger? I thought it said Dagger Swinger. Daddy Swinger? Bonus Boy is fun. Part Pops. Bonus Boy is very fun. It's got like a youthful energy to it. I don't think I can Bonus Boy. I don't think I can use it because I think I'm too old to be a bonus boy. I'm a bonus man. You know, as much as I don't feel like it. I'm a bonus grown man. But I do like bonus boy. To be honest, the inspiration from Dagger Daddy was not PG, yeah. Fearfully hopeful. Hopefully fearful. Dagger Daddy really hits that I'm 30 plus and play TTRPGs, yeah. Okay, roll with hope. I will put it on here. I will change. I'm taking Dagger Daddy off. I'll put roll with hope here. I have a favorite out of all these. I have like 2 favorites out of all these. Despite me wrecking right now with Twitch numbers at 20 viewers, well, I can do a poll. I can do a poll on both, but I'll do it on YouTube first. Of how many names can I get on here? For me, I like fill roll and I like bonus domain. And I can do fill roll bonus domain. I can do 4. I don't think we do critical. I think it's too close to other stuff. Two fill hilarious was a meme. Keeping bonus reaction. I'm not against it, so I can go on there. And you guys said you liked roll with hope. I don't like. We'll try it, but I might veto roll with hope. It's too weird to tell relatives like what the name of my channel is. Roll with hope. It does sound like a inspirational, maybe even religious vibe. But I've started the over on YouTube. There is a poll. If I click off it and click back on it and it catches up, it just jumps up by 20. It's great. It's great. All right. Roll with Hope is cheesy at best. Daggerheart reaction. Too long, but good. It needs to tie into Daggerheart more than your other channel. I don't think it does. I think I like Fill Roll. Honestly. As just like if we move away from Daggerheart and like move into just more TTRPG agnostic stuff and even other gaming stuff, Fill Roll fits so many different things. It's also absolutely losing this poll. It's getting absolutely destroyed here. Hold on. Pop out chart. It's getting demolished. With bonus domain coming up top. Is party fill taken? Bonus experience. Pointy gingery filly. Brycing, get out of here. Bonus spotlight. Bonus armor. Milestone to tier 3 is I think a suable offense. I think XP's level 3 could sue me. Bonus play? Huh? Fearless Phil. Bonus interaction. I guess bonus domain is winning. Welcome to the bonus domain. Bonus bonus is actually quite fun. Happy Beholder. Bonus philandering. How has this been passed over? Reaction roll. Okay. We'll do another one. I know you guys like reaction roll. So this one is going to be bonus reaction versus reaction roll versus my a completely improvised one, which is Philadilla Bing Bong. So reaction roll is winning by a strong amount. Oh, 1,150. Okay, reaction roll is solidly winning. Don't make me call it Philadilla Ping Pong. Joke, it's a mean one. Side quest is nice. Side quest is nice. Side quest is nice. That's got to exist. That has to exist. I bet there's some guy with 30 million subscribers called Side Quest who would just eat me alive. Filler quests? Also, we've not seen this, but reaction bonus to like really be the opposite of the channel I have. Bonus reaction bonus. There's one with side quests with a Z. The new Avengers. 150k sub side quest. We can beat that guy. We're on 1,060 now. So what did he have? 150? We'll be there in no time. Bonus reaction is pretty good. Terrence, that's the name of my main channel. It's the name of my main channel. It would have to be bonus reaction. Bonus B action. I actually think that's that tickles something in my mind to the point of enjoyment. That's in there. Bonus death move. Nah, we can't have death in there. Do I have my Daggerheart book up here? I don't. They about like short rests and long rests. What are the things you can do? What's like the official name? Unalive move? But you know what, guys? Here, look at this number go very freaking slowly up. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab my Daggerheart book. 2 seconds. Bonus session's cool. Fun grill fill. Fun fill. Bonus quests. Who has bonus quest single? I don't know if they're doing similar content. I don't want to step on their toes. Bonus quests. Bonus quest. Respite roll. Reaction heartbeat, because everyone is adding heart to their versions of things. I'm gonna tell you right now, I think we move away from heart. I think we move away from heart. I think we move away from hope and fear. For whatever reason. Downtime move is kind of fun. Downtime's fun to play around with. Bonus dagger sounds threatening to me. Alright, hold on. Clear stress. No, it's weird. It's like what people come to the channel thinking it's like an ASMR thing. Clear stress. What about Blaze of Glory? What about I feel like I can. You guys have given me so many good ideas, like that you've made this harder. What about something to do with evasion? What about major damage? Major damage? There's a section in the handbook called making moves. Making moves. What a channel name. Evade my dagger. I don't want dagger. Dagger's too threatening. Bonus NPC. I actually kind of like bonus NPC, Daniel. I actually kind of like going on there. I've been described as an NPC before. Flow of the game with a PH. Okay, what's on the character sheet? What about? Oh, hold on. What about? Oh my god! I don't think you guys can hear that, but sounds like a plane just flew over the house. Finesse check. Huh? Huh? Finesse check? Thoughts? Concerns? The air show is so loud. That's the air show? Bonus spotlight. Loot tube. Villainy. Fill check. Like skill check. I thought about it. Do I do fill check? I do like fill check. The problem is there's already a channel called skill check. Bonus presence. Philly's take. Blade and myth table. Returning blade. What about something with experience? They use features a lot in Daggerheart. What about creature feature? No. Make Phil check one word. Yeah, okay. Ooh, what do those do? Trying to take a photo. Phil check. Phil's features. Double crit fail bonus feature. Oh man. Oh man, we've opened up my mind to too much. Um, okay, I'm coming around now on the stress thing. If it's something like, I think someone said this ages ago, but I kind of like Stressville because it's a stressful situation we're in. You'd leave the capital. Look, let's not get into the inner workings of the names. Let's just get it down to a name first. Boner reaction. Oh no. Yeah. There's a danger. There's a danger to any name we have. Uh oh, in the poll that's going. Oh yeah. That was supposed to be bonus reaction, but reaction roll has kind of won. It beat Philadilla Bing Bong, which I'm kind of surprised at. Um, so right now reaction roll is like a strong ka-ching, a contender. Phil's brilliant channel, the Philliant channel, armor slot, secondary reaction, recall reaction. I didn't know. That is cool though. Stress is not. So if I think stress Phil is like arguably negative sounding. Bones and action. Philadilla Bing Bong it is. Reroll. Ronus back. Ronus B action. Yeah, okay. I still want to throw more on there, Evie, before we start getting rid of them. I'm gonna throw some domain names out at you, okay? We've got Arcana, Grace, Blade, Midnight, Bone, Sage, Codex, Splendor, or Valor. So do your weird writer's room thing with those. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna throw some other words at you, and you guys can just go to town. Man, having a writer's room is great. These are all the classes. Orderborn, Lawborn, Ridgeborn, Seaborn, Underborn, Slyborn, Wildborn. All right, let me get some abilities, and then we'll stop. We'll stop doing this because I think we spent so long on this at this point. I'm sure you guys will be getting bored. What about Book of Phil? Because a lot of the abilities in the the Codex stuff are called Book of Phil. Uh, makes it sound like I'm a blogger. Well, maybe I'll move into that. You know, motherboard, Philboard, the Age of Phil, Beast Feast Phil, Phil Banners Burning, the Wither Phil. I don't know. I'm overwhelmed now. I'm at Oracle of Doom is. Oh, guys, I used a battle box last session. I don't know if you guys are too aware of the Daggerheart bad guys, but this guy, uh, yeah, this box thing is my favorite adversary in this book so far that I've used. Battle box. I have this massive D6 that I put down and said, this is a battle box. It's a huge box. And then when you roll to attack, you roll a D6. You can roll the actual D6 you're using as a mini if you wanted to, but that might knock stuff over. And then whatever number you roll is a different attack. And all the attacks are like shooting things out most of the time. There's a few in there that are like, it rolls around rapidly. And oh my god, it's so fun. Then when it dies, spoilers, it explodes and kills everyone, which is phenomenal. It's always a fan favorite of mine. Um, What it says filling space in here. I'm like, fill, you say, filling space. Phased battles? Wait, what's the all the armor is called? Interesting things. What about Gambus and Phil? I think I'm losing it. I'm losing the will. I'm losing the Phil. Rounding up. Re-rolling dice. Alright, let's go through. And I want either in chat, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube, we're gonna go through each one of these so far and we're gonna eliminate them. If you like one of these, let me get rid of this. Forget that people like that. I want you guys clear of conscious. I'm gonna say each one, and you either type Y or N in chat. Y or N. Y is yes, you like it. N is no, you don't like it. Okay. Bonus domain. Y's or N's in chat, please. No, Y is in Y for yes. Wait, maybe W or L. Win or lose. That's getting a lot of Ys. It's getting a lot of Ys. So this is I'm gonna play this by ear. It's getting way more Ys than N's. So what? This is gonna be hard to distinguish if people are just being slow in chat though as well. Couple of N's. +1 on -2 chat. Y N W N. Oh, now I'm getting loads of N's. Okay, I'm gonna leave that in there because it's inconclusive. Reaction roll, Y's or N's. I can do a poll, but not for all these. I think this is the fastest way to do it. I'd have to do multiple tolls. It'd be like a tier list. Yeah, the reason why this works, it is anecdotal. It's because I subconsciously will see what I want to see, and I'll know what I want. So there's a tons of Y's here, right? Yeah, I do have a Discord. I do have a Discord server. We could do something in Discord. But honestly, I just want people typing in chat. Fill roll, Y or N. I don't know what a straw poll is. Okay. Okay, lots of N's. Lots of N's. Okay. Okay. Fill roll is out. I don't like bonus bond. I'm going to veto bonus bond out of there. Bonus threshold, Y or N. It's like everyone's typing letters, and then occasionally someone's like, this isn't a good idea. Like, this isn't a great way to do it. But then you get drowned out by all the letters. It's just like lots of N's for bonus threshold. They don't like it. All right. The original, what the channel is named now. Do we like bonus reaction? Thank you for the... Not a hag? Thank you for the follow. I think you might be a hag, though. I'm not going to lie. I'm seeing more N's. Derek Rawlings threw in a J. But I think bonus reaction is out. I don't think you guys like it. Repeated messages aren't sending. Ah. So then you guys change it up. All right, we'll take a break. I'll get rid of bonus reaction. We'll take a break. These two are safe. And that makes sense. This is the first two. I think people like these two. Reaction roly. Reaction roly-poly. I think most of these are going to go the way. I don't think any of these are like going to make it in. Just lives there. We can't do Ronus B action. As fun as Ronus B action is, we can't do Ronus B action. So I'm just gonna get rid of this. And that has shortened the list. Is there any really good names that you guys would still like to be in the running? Like not just throwing ideas out. Sorry, I'm getting a notification. Yeah, let me know if there's any that you genuinely think are really good. I don't want to hear like just like people throwing stuff out there. I want the best ones possible. Bonus Spotlight, I think so. I think Bonus Spotlight is like a mix of both the old channel and Daggerheart. Bonus or Reaction definitely needs to be included in the name. But don't forget, Reaction only existed recently. It used to be Bonus Action, and we could go back to something with action in the name. Like, what about Spotlight Action? What about Spotlight Action? We like Roll with Hope. It's just not like, oh, you know who I saw the other day? I saw Roll with Hope. You know, it's not got that like. I don't want it to just be the name of the channel. I want it to be the name of me. Does that make sense? Bonus one shots. Well, that's that makes people think I'm doing one shots only. You like to crit Phil, but you ditched that one. Sorry, Mitchy. Right, I'll leave crit Phil in there. I'll leave crit Phil in there. I'll leave crit Phil in there. There's also another name that people have referred to me as in general, and that's just Bonus. We could just name it Bonus. So people like Roll with Hope. Bob Smith really likes it. He put it in asterisks in capital letters. Bonus. B.A. Baracus. Yeah. Oh, people like Roll with Hope. Well, I'll put Roll with Hope up there because I feel like I just don't. I can't see anyone like it. I don't know. It can't be shortened to anything, you know? People call me Roll for short, and that's weird. Bonus action. Bonus points. Yo Roll. Bonus Phil. Second for Bonus Phil. I don't know if I want my actual PH name in there though. I think Bonus Phil is with an F. I think is more layered. But it's your channel. I'm just a guy with a generic name, Bob Smith. Every man who's ever existed. No, I appreciate that, Bob. Just start your visit with Hi and Phil so people learn your name and it doesn't need to be in the channel. It's not just that, it's like when I stream, I want people just coming into it be able to like refer to me as my channel name. You know, like Ludwig, Squeaks, Stans, like those kind of names. That's why I think Bonus Phil is actually really good. Because people can call me Bonus or Phil, and it works. Or Bonus Phil. What's my favorite mechanic in Daggerheart? Oh man, probably. I know exactly what my favorite mechanic is in Daggerheart. It's tag teaming. It's got to be tag teaming, right? 100% tag team. Tag team, Phil. DHBF. Reaction spotlight is cool. It once again, I think I have to lay some. I have to lay some ground rules. I have to lay some ground rules. Reaction spotlight. 5 syllables is out. Bonus domain wins. Reaction roll wins. Roll with hope is good. Bonus fill good. Side quest reaction bonus is out. Bonus quest bonus NPC is out. Bonus spotlight in. Reaction spotlight out. Spotlight action in. Pretty fill in. These are the ones that speak to me. Oh, you're not even looking. Sorry. These are the ones I just listened. I showed my work. I showed what I was doing. You guys just didn't see. I'll say bonus fill is sound. Yeah. Bonus fill's growing on you. My channel for Daggerheart memes, or MCDM for short. Oh man, God's gonna get me sued. Hello. Do you want to come in and say hi to chat? You letting the cat in? Okay. You gonna leave her in here with me? Okay. If you start screaming though, come in. All right. Oh, you Gomez. Got a cat on my lap. Got a cat on my lap. Bonus order food. 250. I will have to end the stream in maybe like 30 minutes, and we've done no session prep. We've done no session prep. The name thing was supposed to be a 20-minute thing. Oh my lord. We at 1231. We started at 852. We at 1231. If we can get that to 1252, sorry, 1252, and we can be up 300. No, sorry, bad math. 400 subscribers today is crazy. Let me just let the cat out. Okay, she doesn't want to go out. You're on stream, miss. Thoughts? Not a hag. Thank you for the subscription to the channel. Also, thank you for the celebration redeem. Yeah, I don't have a lot you can do with channel points currently. My Twitch viewership's been so all over the place that I've not really prioritized it. But today's a good stream on Twitch. We're doing great. We're doing great on the Daggerheart official Twitch channel. I've never been number 1 for so long. It's got nothing to do with there not being anyone else on the channel. Nothing to do with that. This is a brand new channel, by the way. Only 75 people follow this channel. If you are interested in Daggerheart and you want to see people live streaming it or talking about it or anything, I suggest searching Daggerheart on Twitch and hitting the follow button so that you're following it. And get that number up as well. So, oh, my cat wants to go out now. It's like a revolving door for cats. You let one out and another one comes in. Come on up. Say hi. Don't lean on me normally. Yeah. Oh yeah. You're getting the follows, miss. A kitten carousel, indeed. Name of the new channel: Kitten Carousel. Yes, this is our dark void. She is the absence of light. Also, like the live streams. When people are live streaming, you'll get more live streaming notifications. Yes, Ezekiel, correct. I like that. It is becoming a catastrophe. Hope and Phil. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I know we've been talking about this a lot, and we're kind of getting over it. But for me, I think it's going to come down to. I think Roll with Hope is fun, but it's too much. It's too corporate for me. Wait, what won the poll earlier? Reaction roll or bonus domain? These two are interchangeable for me, and I think only one of them survives. And I think it's out of like the more like Daggerheart leading bonus domain or reaction roll, and the more personable bonus fill. All right, okay, we can do it. We can do a poll for these three. We can do a poll for these three. Okay, I've started the poll, and I just want to like pitch this to you. Okay, I want you guys to imagine. Oh, you guys can't see it now. I want you guys to imagine just being like, oh, bonus domain is live right now. What's up, bonus domain? Oh, reaction roll is live right now. What's up, reaction roll? Oh, bonus fill is live right now. What's up, bonus fill? You know, what's the vibe there? And I may go with something else. This may all be for nothing, but this is going to really help me decide. And this is a poll with people with a Friday afternoon. Put another poll. Yes, I could do Discord. I could do my main channel as well. No, this isn't legally binding. Otherwise, I think we didn't even put in bonus Mac fill face. You know? That's always an option. Spelled bonus wrong. Bonus domain. You guys like bonus domain? Bonus for the win. Reaction born. Yeah, I don't like the born thing, but I appreciate it. Campaign frame. Jemmy Dodgers roll. Also, guys, hit the like button on the stream. Such a bad streamer. Hit the like button, guys. Now that we're almost over. Oh, look, and every time you hit the like button, it pops up with a heart. I think. I don't know why. I don't know what it's doing now. I don't know what the hundreds are. I don't know what the celebrations are. Is that just like? Can you just? Oh, sorry, it's not. It's just if you click the hearts pop up. That's fun. Critical thoughts. Critical thoughts is good, but critical thoughts, I think, will make people think that I have smart things to say. Alliteration is a better marketing move. Reaction roll is easier to remember. Oh, this is so difficult, guys. It's so difficult. Ingy, thank you for the subscription to the channel. Judge, you're going to make sure that Mrs. Reaction roll eats very well tonight. I think Mrs. Reaction roll, Mrs. Bonus Domain. I think Reaction roll might be better than Bonus Domain. To go against the poll, if you'll allow it, Chairman, I think Reaction roll might be better. It's my choice. I know, Evie. I know, but like, it's a fun exercise to hear from you guys. Bonus Domain ages bad. If you don't go Bonus Domain, I'm unsubscribing from everything you have. This is like the comments I was getting about. If you keep making Daggerheart content and I'm not watching any of your videos anymore, I will not be held hostage by you. As domains are something that will be growing parts of Daggerheart, wouldn't you want to associate the channel with that? Yes. But I think Reaction Roll also is more just TTRPG friendly. Like Bonus Reaction is also overall TTRPG friendly. Glad you took the joke. Oh, miss. It's just a very loud, it's a very loud car. It's okay. These damn cars. Nothing bad has ever happened to them in this home. That's a lie. I let a dog in here once by accident and it scared the hell out of them. So maybe I have yeah, maybe I've traumatized you. I'm a good pet owner. It was a mistake. I left the door unlocked, and our neighbor's dog knows how to open doors. Straight in, attacking the cats. So what's my favorite Daggerheart class so far? Oh, ooh. So I think it's not even in the rulebook. It's the one that my wife is playing. What Cat the Mouse is playing. It's the witch. It's the witch. I like the witch. I can't wait to see what they officially release. Yeah. Do I also know how to heat cats? What are you asking, ChatGPT? That's because you like me. Nah, I like the class you chose. I like the class you chose. Also, Ranger seems fun as hell. Which is a crazy thing to say after playing D&D for so long. Dread Domain is a good name. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Reaction Roll is winning, guys. I think officially we're gonna go with Reaction Roll. Yeah, Druid's fun. I like all your characters. You make good characters. Let me let the cat out. Ah. I need to talk about the Discord, Phil. Thank you, Cool Cylinder. If anyone does want to chat about Daggerheart or see what other people are making within the Daggerheart world, or just keep up with everything for this channel and my other channel, or you just want a cool place to chat to people, join my Discord. There is no link anywhere, I don't think. Maybe on this channel, but on my old channel there's a link. because I don't know if I've updated this recently, but you'll be able to find my Discord. It treats it like the what's it called? That online Easter hunt like Critical Role did, where it was finding out Venom was DMing the new campaign for. What's that called? The online Easter egg hunt? It's like that. You gotta go find my Discord. I haven't seen any bad characters yet. Yeah, I can tell you my least favorite character. It's the rogue one. It's the rogue that isn't the midnight, like, or isn't the shadow stepping one. Like, that rogue one, for my playstyle, just doesn't suit anything. But I'm sure, like, in the right hands, people will make great characters. Oh, my hair, god damn it, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, Syndicate. Thank you, Beazle. Yeah, I don't like the mechanic of, like, you just know people wherever you are, and wherever you are, they can run out and, like, help you. I know, it's a bit too open-ended for me, for my liking. Reactionary Phil is actually low-key really good, Parpops, but that points to me being a reaction channel. And I do that sometimes. I do that. And in fact, I did have something I did want to react to. Oh, yeah. I wanted to watch this character sheet video, which is called The Reason Critical Role. No, actually, maybe I don't. So, this is the video I saw today, called The Reason Critical Role Pick D&D, but then there's a question mark there. So now I'm less likely to do that, because I thought they might have some insider information, you know?
A new critical.
But yeah, I know. I think I'm a living, breathing example of why they chose D&D. I think just switching up your content completely and not playing the thing that millions of people subscribe to you for is a bad idea. And I do think they should make a second channel. Or what is more likely is that they are doing a very slow turnover. They're gonna slowly up the Daggerheart content and slowly lower the D&D content over years, and they're gonna trick people without even realizing it to be like, oh yeah, I started watching D&D content and now I'm watching Daggerheart content. It's wild. Did anyone happen to watch the High Rollers Daggerheart actual play session? Have they done another one recently, or the one I made a video on my other channel? Because they're great. Mark Humes is like a phenomenal GM. Did you not watch the Ocean movies? They know everyone. As someone who runs into a lot of people, they know is yeah. No, but like if I often in my games I send the characters off to other parts of the world where no one have ever been. Like in tonight's session, they're in like a wasteland desert. And it's just an odd thing to always be like, oh yeah, you do know Bobby the farmer here. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying of all of them, it is the one that, like, as a GM, is harder to get my head around than the others. I'm not saying it's me. It's not it. It's me, not you. Daggerheart is too new and has too little content for them. I get the argument, Zexer. I get that, like, it has too little content for a 2 to 3 year campaign, but they're literally making new content for D&D for this. Like, they could make new content as it goes, you know? Like this, the content in the current Daggerheart book could last them 6 months. But then they're designing it, so they just make new content as it goes. Look, it is what it is. I don't think there's any solid reason except like most of their audience watch D&D currently. What mistake did we make? So far, Ringtail, not a mistake. So far, pretty sweet. What? Thank you, everyone who is subscribing to this new YouTube channel. It's not even new, but to my Daggerheart channel, which is probably going to be called Reaction Roll. And I was worried that I was going to make this Daggerheart channel. I was going to go live here. I was going to have 3 people come in, and no one would be interested. But this jump right here that has happened over the past few hours is honestly, I've never seen anything like it. So genuinely thank you. Turns out to have not been a mistake. I was worried it was going to be a mistake and that it was going to hurt me, but it has done nothing but benefit me. 5,000, let's go. You mean 500? Or you mean we should keep streaming until this hits 5,000? Because I think that could take a while. I think we've had the initial burst, though. It is still going. I don't want to end stream while it's like, because I wonder how much of this is like the stream, or if it's just going up. The question, and now I've got to make a Daggerheart video on this channel ASAP and get it out. It's got to be good. It's got to be good. Maybe I'll talk about how famous Daggerheart GMs deal with death, and we can look at death moves. The problem with that is there's not been enough actual plays out that I've seen so far where people have died. It's Age of Umber where people died a lot, but yeah. Piker, thank you for the gifted subscription. Church to Nico. And Captain Cosmo, subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Captain. Am I on trending? Lol. They got rid of the trending page on YouTube. Yeah, stream for 17 years straight so you have all the subscribers, man. If I keep getting subscriptions on Twitch, it'll be worth it. I think splitting up will work for your channel. People might get put off if it's not D&D, but now we can just watch both channels. Yes. Yeah. It's going to work on so many levels. Because I've been wanting this second channel for a while just so that I can, like... I don't want to spam content, but sometimes I only want to make one video, like, a week. Or one every 2 weeks. But a lot of the time, I'm, like, wanting to put out more content. Whether that be live streaming or making shorts or more likely trying to put out 2 or 3 videos a week. And I just feel like spreading that out over 2 channels and over 2 different topics is going to be like, A, better for me creatively, but also just better for the audiences to like get a nice steady pace of content without being overwhelmed. I came direct from my Daggerheart is killing my YouTube channel. YouTube hit me with the 1-2 algorithm for it. No way. That's what I want. 07 lurking because I am running a game right now. You're running a game right now, Captain? Kill one of your players. Rocks fall. Do a clip or intro video. Show from Daggerheart content main channel. Game because of the video on your other channel, I'd keep streaming for a while. Yeah, did a bunch of people just come in? Did it just explode a little bit? Have I played Legends of the Mist? I'm curious what you think of it. I have not. I've also not played Draw Steel yet, which is, I think, a crime. I need to get in on that. I paused the killing of my channel video to come over here and sub. All right, Travis, but you got to go finish the video. You got to go finish the video. We'll wait. I won't say anything. And it's only a short video. You've probably got 4 minutes left. I will stay quiet for 4 minutes. Go finish it, come back, and then we'll carry on. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah, you came straight from the video too. Nice. Jay Glindman, thank you for the follow. You came in here and saw a man stay quiet for 10 seconds and you were like, this is my kind of content. Finally, the silence we all want. I got a push for the YouTube video and then it told me about the live. Nice. Can you repost your Daggerheart vids on the new channel? Yeah, so there's so much like magical algorithmic like old wives' tales that exist. And like the crazy thing is I think some of them are true. And one of them is when you delete videos or unlist them and repost them, it can really negatively affect all the people who like would have found your channel through that video are now longer not able to find the channel. It doesn't make sense to me, like why they would make it like that. But like I've heard enough people say never delete and repost that I'm kind of scared. But it would make sense to get all my Daggerheart stuff in one place for people to go back and watch. I'm gonna think about it. Maybe I'll do it slowly, like unlist and repost one thing at a time. The other thing I need to do, but honestly, I think the Twitch subs that I've got today will pay for this, so thank you. I pay like a monthly, like $15, I think, to be able to use the music you're hearing now, and that's on my main channel. So I use this kind of music in my videos, in my live streams, in my shorts, in whatever. And when it's all on the same channel, then I can get monetized on it because I pay $15 to this Epidemic Sound. However, now it's on a second channel, I'm using all the same music. I do have to get another subscription to get paid. Otherwise, I won't be able to monetize this channel. So this is going to cost me money, but I think it's going to make me a lot more money. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful of that, at least. You don't hear music right now? Can everyone confirm? No music? There's music? You hear it now? Was very quiet. I can't hear music. Can you hear it now, though? Now there's music. Okay, it was just very quiet. Damn, that's hard to tell. You guys just been listening to me? What about that? Is that good? Is that good for the audio? I think you might be going insane, Phil. We aren't even real. Still no music. Batman, are you messing with me? Still no music there? Wait. I'm going to turn the music really loud, and I want Twitch people to tell me if they hear it, and I want YouTube people to tell me if they can hear it. Twitch, can you hear music? Yes? What? Okay. I don't even know how that's possible. Twitch has music. YouTube has no music. I'm gonna have to go into my sound settings and really play around with that. I know what's happened. I've set it up so that when I record videos to make longer videos, I don't have the music going through to that. So I think YouTube is getting that feed with no music. Are we prepping? I don't think there's even time, Bryson. I can do a very quick prep. I know what I'm doing. I just need an adversary. Has anyone ran a good tier 2 adversary that I can steal? Yeah, YouTube doesn't work with that. My old YouTube did. My other channel did, I'm pretty sure. YouTube AI is censoring me live. Nah, no way. No way. This is illegal music, though, technically. I'm not paying for this music on this channel. I did Battle Box. It was incredibly fun. I literally did Battle Box last session, though. I can't do Battle Box again. Man. What about one of the giants? Wait, what does a failed experiment do? So the only people I've had them fight in tier 2 is they've fought some juvenile flicker flies, they've fought a battle box, and they've fought some of like the what they called, like the battle no, they were tier 1. So flicker flies and a battle box. Oh, war wizards maybe. Maybe war wizards. Yeah, I don't know. I think prep for tonight just because I've pushed it back. I think it'd be fun to improvise it a little bit, you know? Guys, what is going on? 1,319 on the old sub list. That's huge. Judge. How did I fit the battle box in the Witherworld? Trying to find stat blocks for that campaign. I had them, they were traveling. They're traveling to these wastelands. So for anyone who doesn't know about the Witherworld campaign, the whole thing is that there is a spirit god thing called the Great Owl, and they have had one of their eyes stolen from them. In my world, I've had it physically cut out after a battle, and that eye has meant that it's always summer in this god's domain. Always summer, and that is having some very negative effects for this land. So the whole thing is, do the players like try and return the eye? Do they try and find another way around it? No music on YouTube. I know, Daniel. We have to live with that, unfortunately. Maybe I'll do spectral ones. Never tune it. That's crazy. 37 people watching. Yeah, I think people are just coming in here and subscribing and leaving. So what I did is I put a third eye. I came with some lore of why there was a third eye, and it is on the other side of the Witherwild. So the players are traveling to it, and they have to travel through a wasteland area. And on the way, they found an ancient church, ancient temple, that is all overgrown and abandoned. And part of the defense system of this temple was a battle box. I just had it like come out the ground as like this kind of like ancient guardian kind of thing and fight them, and they destroyed it. It's only like a solo. Like I should have probably used more or given it some more health and stuff, but they also, for that fight, they rolled with hope every single time. Every single time it was rolling with hope, and I kept hitting, and it really didn't last long, but it was fun. What's a battle box? It's an enemy in the tier 2 enemy in Daggerheart that it's a big square with 6 different faces. So just imagine a D6, and I used a D6, a big D6 as a mini. And every time you attack, you can roll your own D6, and whatever number you get is a different attack. So one of them is like it shoots a beam of light. Another one is that it slams around the ground. Another one is that it does something else. So it's a ton of fun. Jake Linman, did you subscribe to me? Did I thank you for that? I apologize if I didn't thank you for that, but thank you for the subscription, Jay Glindman. Yeah, it's a lot of fun because you're just rolling a d6 to be like, I don't know what it's going to hit you with. Let's find out. The Summer I Had to Go Find a God's Eye is the anime name for our thing, yeah. I have to find a God's Eye or the summer will never end. I can run a secret keeper as like a corrupted individual that commands other corrupted creatures. Oh, that's fun. I had a 4-player group of level 1s fight 2 battle box and I came out. Really? I'm still figuring out the adversary system with the battle points. I understand, like, one solo, even though it's called a solo, you still need, like, 3 of them for a fair fight. Or you stack them, so you just triple the health of it. But I also think the game is kind of meant to be, like, lots of mini battles, you know? Mini battle followed by mini battle followed by mini battle. So they fight one battle box, they destroy it, but they use up some of their resources. Then a second battle box appears and they fight that, they destroy it, but more of their resources disappeared. And by the time the third battle box appears, they're kind of sweating. It also opens up the idea that you can spend fear to like make reinforcements arrive as well. So you can always make things harder in the moment. Wouldn't a third eye skip the hard choice of siding with Haven or Fenwick, or is it more complex than that? So I put in that that the Fainwraith, who is kind of like the antagonist, has said that she's either going to try and full on kill the god unless the players can get the eye back. So then the players were like, do I break in to Haven and steal the eye? And I put the third eye as an option for them to go get. But I don't know what they're going to do in general still. They're like their own. There are people in Fenwick. Like they met another god in Fenwick who wants summer to never end. And they've met people in Haven, the city, who want to return the eye. So there's people on both sides who want a lot of things. It's kind of how I'm playing it. One thing I've done is take a Hydra and downgrade the damage dice. Interesting. Less stacking, adjust the damage thresholds for my... Oh, interesting pop-ups, yeah. Yeah, I'm still figuring it out. There's a lot of fun there to be, like, tweaks. But I feel way more in control than I did with D&D. I feel way more willing to tweak those numbers. Sounds nice 14, bro. Your 3 PCs would have destroyed 2 wyverns. Nice. All right, let me see if I can get some music on YouTube for you guys. I'm just gonna leave some dead silence while I play around in here. There's like a few different settings it could be. So my main app, have I never had YouTube music? I've been streaming all year. Has my YouTube never had music? No, I think it's in here. I think it's in here. All right. Okay. Can you still hear me on YouTube? Yes or no? Put you did. I don't think I've ever had music on YouTube. You can hear me? Can you hear music? Oh my god, YouTube can't hear music still. I kind of have to. I kind of have to sort this out while live, to be honest, so that you guys can tell me. No music. Okay. So what did I just do? Advanced settings, output settings. Maybe they know. Maybe they know. Maybe they're just blocking it, which would be wild. Which would be wild. I don't think the technology's there yet. Oh. I just don't understand why it should just be taking the same feed that's going to Twitch and throwing it in the same place. Audio. Properties. No. I have to put on a black screen for a second. I'm still here though. Music? Yeah. No, that's right. Okay, I'm back. Isn't this thrilling stream content, guys? Properties. Music, correct. Advanced audio properties. Just as a tester, can you guys hear it now? Can you guys hear music now? Bonus technical support, yeah. I've been dancing sometimes, and you guys have just been looking at me. Okay, all right. We have a bigger problem. We have a bigger problem at play. I can't let you listen to the music. That's not for you. That is for the VOD. So how do I make track 2 is what you want? You guys are listening to track 1. YouTube needs to listen to track 2. So you'd think that was what I changed this to. It is an advanced filter, but words. I think I fixed it. Maybe I need to restart my OBS. You know? Otherwise... Or I need to change my whole setup. Which I can't change while I'm live. So maybe that's it. Okay. Well, now we know. Hopefully next stream, you'll have music. For the rest of this stream, maybe I'll treat you guys. Weird. I'm using YouTube and Twitch on and off, and the music is filtered out on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, no. I've been doing that. I've been giving you guys the wrong track on YouTube. It's just annoying because there's like multiple places where I can change the tracks, and I've full on. I had it before and I've lost it now. Thank you for the follow and it's riveting time, Kanan. All right, hey, you guys can listen to music. I'll allow it this one time. Earlier, I was doing a whole thing about my stream hype music. There you go. You happy now, guys? Funnel all audio to one source. ChatGPT, the problem is I don't want music to play to my VOD. I'm recording all this so I can turn it into YouTube videos later. I don't want the music there. That's why they're separate. It's just that YouTube is taking the VOD and not the other thing, which is annoying. You've never heard music on YouTube. I really feel like that's embarrassing. But we figured it out. Silence, you rolling 20? That's huge. Bonus remelt. Maurice, I have to say, my room, not too hot. I'm not visibly uncomfortable. So this is huge. My cam's not overheating. What's up is that it's cold outside. It's cold outside. We are done with summer, and I've never been happier, which is a wild thing to say. But it was too hot this summer. Global warming is real. I do not like it, even though I probably contributed to it. All right. One last look at this bad boy. Ooh. 1348 is phenomenal, guys. Yeah, I think if I leave the camera on for a little bit longer, it would overheat. It is getting warm. I figured it out. I think it's because the lights I have are bouncing off the walls to diffuse them to give this lighting that I like. But because of that, the walls are getting hot, which is like reflecting onto the camera, which is by the wall, and is overheating. And there's not much you can do about it. I mean, there is stuff I can probably do about it, but I can't even get music on YouTube, so there's not much I can do about it. Yeah. All right, you want separate chance to keep it mixable? Yes, yeah, exactly, yeah. Luckily, fixing some music thingy on stream is shit content for a video, no worries. Dude, I'm gonna turn this whole thing into the best YouTube shot you've ever seen in your life. Do you have an environment adversary prepped for your area? No, I'm gonna go do that. I think I'm gonna go do that. I've gotta end the stream. I gotta go to the shop. I gotta take the garbage out. I gotta do some washing up. And then I'm gonna sit down and prep the environment and adversaries. Luckily, I'm just going to use the adversaries in the book. And I don't know if you guys have looked at my Patreon recently, but I have created some environments that exist on there, which I think are really fun. One of them is an event, which is just like a fishing mini game. I don't know how good it will be in game. If you guys are on my Patreon, please test that or check it out and give me some feedback, because I want to improve them and make them the best encounters possible and keep making encounters until, I say encounters, I mean environments, until I have like 100 really good environments. And then I don't feel any need to make adversaries yet, because there's so many in the book. I want to go through them all and try some of them out. But yeah, I have a whole system now for making environments, so I can do it pretty fast, I think. Any plans for a live stream this weekend, or will that class with the missus? No, probably not the weekend, but Monday, I think so. Honestly, chat's been so great today. You guys have been freaking awesome on both Twitch and YouTube. And I apologize for the no music. I'm not just saying awesome because people subscribed to me and gave me money. That's fun. But no, the chats have been chatting. You guys have been a laugh. Absolutely phenomenal. Especially when I was coming into this and thinking no one was going to come in, because no one follows me on this channel. So Monday, I'll try and come up with a fun stream we can do that I can turn into a video. Maybe... Well, I'll think about it, but something fun we can do. And then the biggest problem with the two channel things now is just that I need to work more. Because I want to be putting out stuff on both, and I want the stuff to be good still. So maybe I'll live stream twice next week, but we'll see. If the streams are like this every time, then I'll really try to just live stream a ton and turn those into videos. That might be the best setup we have. But yeah, maybe next time you see this channel, it'll have a new name. Maybe reaction roll. But I might not be able to change it yet because I just changed it to bonus reaction. So I'll check that out. Creating environments to battle climate change. Yeah. Tonight's game, like I said, is taking place in like a wasteland kind of like desert area. So there's some obvious ones like quicksand could be fun. So I'll probably have like a little quicksand encounter in there. And then I'll just find some fun adversaries as well. So yes, new channel, bonus music. Yeah, we have music now with music. Looking forward to more Daggerheart content from me. Yes, thank you, Kanan. I'm looking forward to, like, the real benefit from this is that I'm going to be able to post videos without being unsure what the initial reaction is going to be. Like, I know if I make a Daggerheart video and I put it on this channel, the Daggerheart people will like it. And I know if I put a D&D video on the other channel, the D&D people will like it. I'm not going to, like, annoy anyone with content they don't want or don't care about. So that's, like, the biggest benefit from it. Whirlwind Dust Devils, let me note that down, because that is good. Very, very good. Also, sandstorms. Yeah. So, quick sand and sandstorms are really good little mini encounters for the environment. We're not so much classes of Drylands, but I'm playing a Witherwild campaign. But within my Witherwild campaign, there is like this area that is very similar to the classes of the Drylands. So, perfect. There's no scroll stat block. What do I think about the campaign fame complexity rating? I'm GMing Colossus in our first Daggerheart campaign, and it feels less complex than most of the others. So, when I was in my latest video on my other channel, I was creating that campaign fame, and when it came to like what complexity I wanted to give it, in the homebrew guide, it just says like, how hard do you think it's going to be run? Like, how hard do you think this is going to be to run? And I'm kind of like, they're all as difficult as each other, you know? I don't put much stake in the complexity ratings. I think when it comes to Colossus, like the combat, I think it's the other mechanics. Like Motherboard looks more complex, and then with Colossus, like the big Colossus battles need a little bit more work. And I think that's kind of what it is. It's like, oh, you'll have to do more reading for this, or you'll have to do more preparation for this. I think that's kind of where complexity comes in. But it is a weird, yeah, it's kind of odd to have that on there. You're gymming 5 banners burning soon? That's awesome. That looks like the most fun one to me. Reactions with Hope. Yeah, I've heard people like Reactions with Hope. I'm looking forward to going to see what the comments are like on that video, because I've not seen yet. Hopefully everyone's nice. And it might change my mind. But someone in the chat said earlier, and I agree, anything with like hope in the title feels like it could be like a self-help kind of thing. Like, and I don't know, it just feels like I just don't want hope in the name. I don't know what it is. I'll have to sleep on it. I'm sure there's a reason. Yeah, 5 banners burning was disqualified fast, Beazle. Yeah. But I do agree. I like Reaction with Hope, or Roll with Hope is another one I saw. It's more just it feels like a long name as well. And I did say earlier, I think this, my thought process is I don't want the name of the channel. I want a name for me, the host, like a nickname almost, is the vibe I want. So I think like Phil Roll or Critical Phil or bonus fill was fun. But reaction roll is the closest thing to bonus reaction, while being different. Bonus reaction, reaction roll, they like make sense and they go together but are separate in a way that works for my mind. Oh my god, I've got 1,371 subscribers. Thank you, guys. It has to be 1 to 2 syllables max. Beazle, I have been petitioning. I've been wrangling this chat, trying to get them to keep it to 1 or 2 syllables. But they have so far refused to do so. In fact, adding syllables, like it's a freaking anime title. But it is harder. At one point I was just like, I should just be called Bonus. So no weapons, death, die, and no hope. For a combat game, it's a bit limiting. I don't want stress or fear in the name either. Fillables. Philandables. You're still on a bonus domain train? Well, when you say bonus domain train, when you use all 3 words, that's fun. Because I can be like, this channel's called the bonus domain. And if you've just subscribed, welcome to the bonus domain train. Choo choo. No, I don't know. I reincarnated as a Daggerheart GM, and the Colossus cannot be this cute. That's the name. That's the name. What's up, bonus fam? Welcome to the bonus family. Well, on the other channel, it was the bonus reaction faction, right? So this one could be the domain train. What about just the domain train? Fillable sheet. No, we've gone back in time an hour. We're back in. We get lost in the brainstorm, guys. The thought shower drowns us. We can't go back in there. It's too wet with good ideas. We got to narrow it down. Don't add more. I was once a D&D content creator, but then killed the Demon King and have been isekai'd into this channel. Yeah. I was a D&D content creator, but got reincarnated as a Daggerheart content creator, working part-time. Reaction rollers is actually sweet, Travis. I gotta get out here. That's good. Reaction rollers is nice. The RR. Problem is, you guys may notice, I struggle pronouncing my R's. And I can't roll my R's. I'm very jealous of people who can. So I don't know how many R's I should possibly have in the title. Or maybe I just have them all, and it's just kind of a joke. Because I can't say my own name. Bonus fam sounds like you have a second family, kind of sus. Oh yeah, I'm spending Christmas with the bonus fam. That's kind of like my wife's family. Now my family. But like this year, I'm spending Christmas with my family back in England. And then the Christmas after, we're going to spend Christmas with my bonus family here in Canada. You need some pseudonym. If you don't have it, then we call you Phil. Yeah, I don't mind being called Phil. Written. As I said before, GM moves short and easy to the mark. I think I have a superstition that is when YouTube channels have GM or DM in the title, they are doomed to eventually fail. I think. Alright, guys. I am going to leave you. I'm going to love you and leave you. You guys have been great. You have absolutely blown up this channel to 1,374 subscribers from a whopping 852. I'm hoping this keeps climbing, and I cannot wait to make content for this channel, hopefully get monetized on this channel, and all round stream more Daggerheart content on the official Daggerheart Twitch channel, which we are the only channel in here right now, meaning we are at the top and we are winning. Does it also mean we're at the bottom? No, I don't like to think of it like that. We're at the top. And yeah, I'm going to run a game tonight, and I hope you guys have a great weekend and enjoy any games you guys are playing too. I'm going to try and fix the sound now. Catch you guys later.